Hello and welcome to Everything Battlefield, your one-stop destination for improving your skills, knowledge, and overall effectiveness on the battlefield. I'm going to be starting off this channel with a series of videos on how to improve your aim as an infantry player, because I believe that being a skillful infantry player is the key to a good foundation to be an effective player on the battlefield. Of course, the main aspect of an infantry player is being able to aim well, because if you can't aim well, you can't really do much. Now, one of the key aspects to aim is recoil control. The gun I'll be using to demonstrate recoil control is the SR2, because the SR2 offers a good balance between the recoil being unmanageable for a beginner and it being too easy, meaning you won't get good practice out of it. It's also my favorite personal defense weapon of all the PDWs in Battlefield 4, and it's what I use whenever I'm playing the engineer class. If we take a look at the stats of the SR2 courtesy of Simthic.com, you'll be able to see that when you're aiming down sight, your recoil up will be 0.33, and when you're hip firing, your recoil up will be 0.33, although I don't really recommend hip firing with recoil control because you're going to be pretty inaccurate anyways. So whenever you're using recoil control, try to be aiming down sight. Now what those stats mean basically is that if you aim the crosshair at your opponent's chest and you just hold down mouse 1 and don't do anything with the mouse, eventually those bullets are going to be flying over the enemy's head. And this is where recoil control comes into play, because what efficient recoil control will allow you to do is keep as many of those bullets as possible going into the enemy and away from the surrounding area. Here I'm going to show a clip of the SR2 being used with absolutely zero recoil control, and you can see what I'm talking about when I say if you're just aiming at the chest and not doing anything, eventually those bullets will just be flying over the enemy's head. Now here I'm going to be showing a clip of the SR2 being used with recoil control, and you can see how much more effective this spray would be against an enemy player in game. Luckily in Battlefield, recoil control is fairly simple to do. It just takes a little bit of practice, and eventually over time it'll be implemented into your muscle memory and you won't even have to think about it when you're actually playing. Now all you're going to do is go up to a blank wall like I did in the clips before and hold down mouse 1 and don't do anything, just let the whole clip empty. And you're going to try to guesstimate, try to figure out how fast those bullets are moving upwards, and you're going to be pulling down with the mouse and moving the mouse downwards at the exact same speed that they were going up when you weren't actually using any recoil control. So all you have to do is you have to find another blank wall and just practice and practice and practice until you find the right rate of pulling down the mouse, and that's all you have to do. So I then hopped in a real match and just tried to get a clip that showed you guys where recoil control really benefited me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to be doing lots more videos on infantry skills and eventually vehicle skills. I'm going to be doing all aspects of Battlefield, and I know the game's been out for a while, but I've been playing it for a while and I wanted to, before I started making videos, really get a solid understanding of how the game worked so that I could help you guys out. So if you have any comments, suggestions, constructive criticism, just criticism in general, please leave a like or dislike, and if you dislike, please let me know why so that I can fix it, and have a great day.